Hi guys, so today I'm going to do my November favorites, purchases, and resolution updates. I haven't done this for a while, but I thought I would do it just because with those resolutions you have one more month to complete them. So yeah, we'll just get started with the favorite. If you watched my November project pan, two of them are a part of that, and the first one is a highlighter that I've absolutely fallen back in love with. This product I've had for such a long time. It used to have a dome, and in 2015 when I first started project panning, the dome had fallen off and I'd put it in like a Glide container, and I just love that highlighter. I've just been using different highlighters, and I realized going back to this, I love powder highlights. I don't want to mess with any other type of highlight, to be honest. And I just love this color. It's gorgeous, and it's perfect for my like light skin tone. And I don't know if I told you what it is. It's the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. I was just so excited about it, but it's right under here. It's just so gorgeous, and it brings so much light to my face, and I know I can use this all year round, and I just love it. It is like my favorite highlighter of all time right now. I do have the Mary Luminizer, so I'm really excited to, after, you know, months and years probably of this, to go to that one, because they're very, very similar. This one has a little bit more of a pink tone because it has those like pink streaks through it, but I love it, and so I wanted to share with you again. I've probably shared it with you, but not in a while. Another one I'm not sure if I shared with you is a mascara, and it's a Smashbox X-Rated. I got it in my Birchbox the very last month, and I've been using it as a volume mascara. I have the Loreal Telescopic that really just gives length, and then this I come in and it gives me volume. I just use it on the top. I really, really love it. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. I have a lot of mascaras I need to use up before I even think about repurchasing a mascara, but I really like this, and I want to see like if there's a like cheaper alternative, like a dupe for it, but I haven't looked it up. But so if you know, you can definitely leave it in the comments. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. The next one is a lip duo, which I wasn't sure if I loved it or hated it all month, and it's one of those products that I love to hate it. I love it because I love the way it looks. It's what's on my lips right now. But the application is super, super messy. I love that it stays on all day, but then I don't make any progress on it when it's in my project pan. And so there are two colors. There's a dark color and a lighter color, and I always mix them. This is the lighter color, and this is the darker color. I always mix them on my lips, and so yeah, that's what's on my lips. I love it. It's a stain. It's the CoverGirl Blast Flip Stick in Pucker. I've had it again for years, but it doesn't smell weird, doesn't have a different like texture or anything like that, so it's still kicking for now, so I'm going to keep using it. But yeah, that's what's on my lips. It's just the application's not my favorite because it just like, because it goes on like a lipstick or like a gloss even, and then it goes matte and kind of then sticks to wherever it's at. So if it dries on my cheek, because I'm going like that and I get it on my cheek, it's a disaster to try and get it out. My fourth favorite is a scent, and I love this. I know I've talked about this before, but I love it, love it, love it. It's the Mold Cider Wax Cubes. I love the smell of this. It just makes your house smell like you have apple cider on the stove, and it smells so good. I love it. I love apple cider. But I believe this is from Mainstays, which is at Walmart. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's definitely a good one. They do have ones that aren't so great. You know, when they're pretty cheap, there's going to be some hits and misses, but that's definitely a hit. I have had more than one, and they've all been great. So now on to purchases. So I haven't talked to you for a few months about purchases, and I believe these 4 products are ones that I haven't showed you before. 2 of them are primers, and 1 of them is a foundation, and 1 of them is a powder. I only have 1 of each of these right now. The first primer I bought was the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer. It was okay. I felt like this did not last very long, and I don't know, like maybe the pump is just not a good idea because you can't, I tried to open it and I can't get like a beauty spatula or anything underneath it. So I don't know if like the pump just stopped pumping out product, like it was not a very good one, or if there legitimately wasn't very much product. It was only $3, so it's not a huge like loss, but it did not last very long. So I don't know if I'd go back to it just because of that, and that makes me really sad. The primer I decided to get instead of that was when that was empty, which that was an empty in November, and I believe I got it in October, that Alpha Tone Adjusting Primer. But this is the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer, and I've been liking this. Again, I want to go more cruelty free or even natural, so I want to get a primer that does that. I haven't had the chance. I just needed a primer. I have to have primer. I wear my makeup for at least 10 hours a day. Probably more because I do my makeup a little bit before 7, and like school, I work at a school. The school doesn't get out till 4:50. So I at least need it for 10 hours, so I have to have a primer, something to stick it on there, and I just feel like primers actually do work on my face. So I've been using this, I've been liking it. Not my favorite. I don't notice like a huge difference, but it does. I can tell when I don't wear a primer, if that makes sense. Like I couldn't tell a huge difference between this primer and another okay primer, but I can tell a difference when I don't wear a primer than when I do wear a primer. The foundation I got is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I decided to get this because I want to try, again, cruelty-free natural products, but I really wanted to try this. I've been wanting to try this forever, so I was like, I'm going to get it, try it. Hopefully I don't love it, and if I do, I will look for a more natural, cruelty-free version of this. I heard the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation, which is cruelty-free. It's not natural, but it's cruelty-free. It's a lot like this, so if you know, definitely let me know in the comments below, because I do like this a lot, and it matches my skin tone really well. And I have mine in the lightest shade, I don't know, 201 Classic Ivory, and yeah, so there's that. The fourth thing is one that I've already hit pan on. It is a powders from Physicians Formula. It's the Argan Wear Translucent Powder. It's one of those things, again, when I went, I just needed a powder. I knew Physicians Formula was cruelty free, and so I got this one. It was actually also on clearance, and I've also hit pan on it. I think I've had it for a month and a half or 2 months. But this is my only powder, foundation, and primer in my life right now, and the other primer, like I said, is already gone. So these were 3 products that, while I wanted to limit purchases this year, those are products I needed. I didn't have them, and so that's really exciting. If you watched my October empties, I finished quite a bit, and my November empties, I'm finishing quite a bit of products. I feel like I'm making progress. I really think getting rid of Birchbox, I'll try and link that video, like why I got rid of Birchbox, down below, really helped motivate me, because I'm seeing, I have like a Microsoft Word document that has like all my products listed in like different categories, and seeing that number drop each month is so exciting. With Birchbox, sometimes I would gain products just because I would get them in my Birchbox, not finish them, but I'd finish other things I have. So anyways, it's just been a better cycle to not get Birchbox and just finish what I have, and then be able to decide what I want, even though, you know, these weren't products that I probably, if I want to go cruelty free, are the way to go. But I wanted to try them, and I was in a pinch because I don't know if Physicians Formula had a primer. When I went, my drugstore was like out of like everything, like every primer. I was like, what the heck? But anyways, so yeah, those were my purchases for probably October, November, because I think the last like favorites I did was in September. I could be wrong, but I think it was. So has been quite a long time. So now we'll go into resolutions updates. So my resolutions update, the first one was to declutter and kind of clear out things. Like I've said with my makeup and like with those purchases, I think I've been doing pretty well with that. I haven't brought a ton of stuff in. I have brought a few things in because we are expecting a baby in March, and so that's also I lost, like it was an office space before. If you watch my vlog channel, I am doing Vlogmas, so you'll get to see some transformation in some different rooms. The nursery painting part 1 and part 2 is already up. And I still have all like the baby stuff in my room, but that used to be an office, and so I had like a closet in there for storage. Now that closet is gone and it's moved downstairs to our guest room, which I already had stuff in that closet. So I have quite a bit to do, but I do have 2 weeks off for Christmas. Like I said, definitely check out Vlogmas because you will see the process and progress. We are getting a new refrigerator, stove, and dishwasher. We have the refrigerator already installed. We have the dishwasher. It's not installed as of right now. And then the stove is a big mess. Again, you can check out Vlogmas for more information. But so we're trying now. I have to get rid of like those things too. And so there's just a lot of like stuff we need to clean and get rid of. And so I've been working on that. It's been challenging because this next like 2 weeks are going to be super busy with my like master level class, my like school class, and work and stuff like that. And just like baby stuff is always like coming up, and house stuff's always coming up, animal stuff's always coming up. And then I decided I'm gonna do Vlogmas. So the decluttering has been going, like I said, okay. The not bringing stuff in has been going pretty well. And so, yeah, hopefully that continues to go well. And I think slowly but surely, my husband's getting on board a little bit for different things because he is the main cook. So a lot of like the kitchen stuff I'm not going to get rid of because he does the cooking. And so I'm not going to like, I don't know if that makes sense. It's both of our things, but since he does the majority of the cooking, I always talk with him, and he wants to keep things, but slowly we've gotten rid of a few things, which has been exciting, and giving it to people that really want them or need them. And so that's always a rewarding feeling in general. So I'm hoping towards like in December the decluttering gets a little bit better, and just like when we set up things, like when we had to like move all the stuff out of that room and downstairs, we had to go through some things, and so yeah. Hopefully, as like the baby's room gets organized, this room can get organized, and I love the way that room turned out. So I'm hoping to get like clean and get this room situated. So maybe we can move it along a little bit and do this room eventually. Like I said, definitely check out my vlog channel. I know I've like said it a bajillion times, but you'll know what I'm talking about. Then the second resolution was to be a better me, and majority of the time I have done it. There were definitely some times, especially with the holidays, that I was not the best person. Comparing is not the right word. It's just like comparing and judging kind of combined, especially certain people, and I don't mean to. It just happens, I guess. I don't know. And so there were definitely some times, because I was spending more time with family, that happened. Because a lot of times I don't like have different feelings, I don't know. I just am a very emotional person, and then pregnancy on top of it has been normally, actually most of the time, it's been pretty good. There was 1 week, I think it was in November, that it was just bad. Like emotions were bad. Like the week that it happened, like my emotions like went haywire, and the week that it was happening was so much was going on with like just different things that like everything was just making me cry and upset and sad, and I didn't know how to fix it, and there wasn't like things that could happen to fix it. And so it's been going pretty well. Like pregnancy hasn't messed up my hormones or my emotions that much, at least right now. Like I've been pretty, actually more calm and more like, I don't know, felt like I have it together a little bit more. So and I don't know if it's just I'm getting older, I'm like kind of working on it, and I'm trying to work on myself versus focus on other people, or if it's the pregnant, I don't know. It's just like a lot of factors right now that are actually going pretty well. So that resolution, while it's not perfect, is definitely going in the right direction. So anyways, I will talk to you all later. Let me know how your resolutions are going, since you have about a month left, or if you have new resolutions for 2017. Definitely let me know about those in the comments below so I get some ideas, and I will talk to you later. Bye!